Back now at 5:43, experience a close encounter of the third kind and show your love for the extraterrestrial at the 23rd annual McMinnville's UFO Fest.
Yeah, this is really a fun event. Cora Harlan joins us live this morning in McMinnville with a preview of what we can expect. Cora?
Well, you can expect cool glasses. You can expect funky things coming out of your head here. This is a pretty lighthearted look at UFOs in and around McMinnville here at the Hotel Oregon, McMinnville's Hotel Oregon here. This is kind of ground zero for everything that happens here. McMinnville's originally started this party, I guess, more than 2 decades ago. It's now the 23rd annual party. This is M. Thomas. Here's the general manager at McMinnville's here. Take my glasses off. So, no, you don't have to hold. I might just keep these. I like these.
Go for it.
Talk to me a little bit about this festival, because this is kind of a tongue-in-cheek, but there's a little seriousness involved here. But this is a lot of fun more than anything else, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So we like to do the fun, which is a big emphasis. We have our big parade, the costumes.
Go ahead and roll back in the station. Roll the video of the parade from years past, because that is kind of a center point and a centerpiece of the event this weekend, right?
It's definitely the pinnacle. And then we also like to do the scientific side of it. So we bring in the experts, we bring in people that work in past years for the government, or who are UFOlogists or UFO researchers. We also this year have experiencers, which are people who are familiar with either being abducted or they work with abductees. So it's a little bit of everything.
Costume contest as well as part of this weekend event, right?
Yeah, Saturday at noon.
People get all gussied up in their latest costume.
They do.
I can hear the parade sound in my ear there, and it's going to be a beautiful weekend for a parade. I want to drop out of that video for just a second here and come back here to the live picture here, because this is the bit of living history that I told you about. This is the actual camera up on top here. This is the Trent photo, the camera, the famous Trent photo from 1950. This is the Telephone Register, McMinnville's newspaper. This is the picture that these farmers just outside of McMinnville took back in 1950, and it has been gone over by a lot of things. Now, investigators and the defense intelligence people can look over a certain amount of things, and they can dismiss a lot of things as kind of not a UFO, or this is what it was, or that what it was. But that photo and that picture there has yet to be debunked.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. This is one of the only ones that's never been debunked. And a part of why they felt that it was probably legitimate was that they didn't try to monetize it. The family was really private about it. They didn't want it to become a big deal. And so they shared it, but they didn't want to get famous.
Yeah.
And that helped.
And as I understand, they were just out there doing their farming thing on one May afternoon in 1950. They look up in the sky. There's that picture there again that's in the front page of the paper there. They ran back inside. They got this camera, took these really famous pictures that has put McMinnville and the McMinnville area on the map in terms of UFO sighting, as this picture still, as we kind of reiterate, is the only photo that really hasn't been debunked. So that's what kind of grounds all of this in a little bit of history and a little bit of realism about UFOs, in spite of all the fun glasses that you get to wear and the things coming out of your head. It's a lot of fun. But they also have speakers bureaus, experiencers. I'm looking forward to hearing from some of these people who say they've experienced this abduction and contact with UFOs. It's everything under the sun UFO this weekend in McMinnville, Friday and Saturday. The parade starts, I think, at noon on Saturday.
Noon Saturday is the costume contest. The parade's at 3:30.
Parade's at 3:30. Come hungry, come thirsty, and come prepared to be entertained, because it is an entertaining group out here. Plenty of food and drink out here in McMinnville downtown as well for the UFO Festival, 23rd annual UFO Festival this weekend.
Yeah, fantastic. And thanks for giving us a little bit of history on Paul and Evelyn Trent and those famous photos. I did a little research on this, and yeah, that went to Life magazine.
Oh, wow.
It was a feature story on Life magazine, which back in the day, in the 50s, was about as viral as you could get because it was distributed around the world. So
that's really cool.
They didn't want to become famous, but they did anyway.
They did.
They did.
Cora also looked like he was in his element. I just want to say that.
Those glasses were
looked great.
I like those
all
glasses.
get some.
I was just about to pop on Amazon and see if I could
Oh,
order some for this
they're only a
weekend.
couple bucks when they're out there. I was out